Am I audible to everyone? Audible,
Yes,
right?
yes, we can hear.
Yes.
Uh,
Thank you so much. So let us start the session today. It is so very important day for me because as a diabetes educator, it is very, very important, deep rooted for us. Basically, educating people on diabetes management, educating and empowering people on diabetes management. In that way, November month is usually the World Diabetes Day falls on that month, and usually we will be running a lot of campaigns to give awareness to people. But this time I wanted to make it really impactful. I don't just want to make the November month as diabetes awareness month, but rather what I wanted to do is I wanted to do something like every year we will be setting some kind of health goals or lifestyle goals for us, right? But when it comes to the end of the year, we will be realizing that we would have just lost all those kind of goal whatever we have put in our mind, right? And we will be feeling at the end of the year, we will be feeling like we have not done anything to that particular task or something like that. And that is why I wanted to make a Q4 as the diabetes awareness quarter, rather making it as a 1 month or 1 day kind of initiative giving awareness. It is like 90 days, that is the 12 weeks kind of a program. It is going to be a 12 weeks, 12 webinars every week. Every webinar will have a lot of information like what is diabetes, what we will need to do when it comes to monitoring diabetes, what are the measures we will need to take, and what is the diet that we will need to follow. And majorly, more importantly, it is not just the diet, it is also about how do we want to follow that. That is also important, right? How do we manage our cravings when it comes to dieting for diabetes? How do we consistently practice exercising? What are all those secrets we will need to do? All this will be taken forward during these 12 webinars. This is what is my plan, and I wanted to launch it officially today. And the first webinar will be starting on coming Thursday, this Thursday, so 12th of October at 8 p.m. in the evening. So when I wanted to start this kind of initiative, I want some people whom I really value them so much to come and talk and wish us for this initiative. It is not my initiative, right? It is not just my initiative. All of us together are going to give this initiative, and you're going to, all of you, whoever is listening to this live, you're in live, whoever are listening to this, whoever are here with us in the YouTube, all of us are going to help me on my mission to educate and empower people on this journey. So with this incredible note, I have three people, important people for me. Basically, they are here today, and they will be talking and giving notes like what it is. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, we have three important guests for today. Dr. Vetrivendan and Mr. Ravichandran sir, Dr. Thavamani madam, and all three of them are they have they have in they have a very big background when it comes to people's making transformation in people's life. And I wanted to I have been traveling with all three of them for some time, and I wanted to bring them for this launch, and I want to get their wishes so that all of us work together on spreading the awareness, educating and empowering people. So in the list, I want to welcome first Dr. Vetrivendan. He is the Siddha Medical Officer. Before making him to talk, I'm not giving his entire profile because he has a incredible experience in educating, practicing Siddha across the world, across the boundaries. And also not just that, he has worked for yoga, spreading yoga for the community. He's an amazing yoga teacher. I have been working with him, part of Indian Yoga Association, and it was really amazing experiences I have learned from him when it comes to practicing yoga or educating, teaching yoga to people, and also making lifestyle changes based on Siddha practices. And I want to have Dr. Vetrivendan over here and talk about this initiative and talk about diabetes management and diabetes lifestyle as well. Dr. Vetrivendan.
So, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Shubha, for inviting me for such a great event, and immense pleasure to be here with all the doyens of the field. And thank you for this. Is a quest. I am not sure about the number. Which number is this? Which
So,
version? Which version? Quest.
Q4 is about the Q4 of 2022. Quest,
Okay.
Diabetes Quest is something like there will be a lot of questions, doubts, challenges.
Yeah, definitely. Because today the major issue is why I am asking this is because today we as a medical doctor, our main duty has become completely clearing the fact checks, because a lot of new people, a lot of half-baked people are coming with the without any having a background of education of diabetes, and they don't have any kind of a certification about the diabetes education, and they keep on saying that whatever the idea comes to their mind, and they completely vomiting in the WhatsApp University and other Insta and other reels and shorts. So our main work has become the fact checking of all those things and replying the clear scientific facts behind it. So I think good thing that you have initiated the reversible of this diabetes, because it's a need of our. The next month is going to we have the Diabetes Day, which falls on November 14th. So this initiation definitely will make a mark on this specific day, and definitely as a country like India, where we are able to feel the urbanization is getting more, even this tier 2 and tier 3 cities, the people specifically are having the borderline diabetes. So those are the people has to be focused. The people, when we start focusing those kind of people with the impaired glucose tolerance, that is IGT or insulin resistance people, definitely those people, if we are targeting, definitely we can able to make them reverse, because reversible diabetes is the one which definitely it is clearly applicable for the people with 1 to 5 to 6 years of diabetes, as the research paper says. This is a diabetes reversal is been accepted by the WHO. It is a small study done in Africa with a number of with minimum number of 30 to 40, I think so. That study is the one which is being founded by WHO, and they started recommending the concept of reversing diabetes for the people with lifestyle modification and weight reduction, and the concept of exercise and other practices can able to put them back to the normalcy from the concept of diabetes. So when we start reversing them, at least 1 to 2% of reversing of diabetes definitely makes millions of people from getting into the impaired glucose tolerance kind of a borderline diabetic, or the who are shifting from borderline diabetic to the regular diabetic phase. When we shift them back to the normalcy, definitely we are saving the life of the people as well as the out-of-pocket expenses. That is a major thing. A country like India, where we are more spending out-of-pocket expenses exclusive for the medical things. So those definitely, when these things are being saved, definitely there is a chance of the GDP rising. Is definitely that will be there in the concept. And definitely this specific practices what Shubha is trained and to give for the people. The reversing concept of diabetes is 100% need of our people. I strongly recommend for the people who don't even have diabetes also shall follow those practices, because we never know that when we will be getting diabetes, because we run in such a way that we are completely, all the people have been run under the pressure. So we don't know when our insulin gets weaker and when our system gets failure. So it is high time that everyone should, if they can follow the diet management and the weight reduction and the diet pattern and the lifestyle modification, these kind of practices. So definitely that will have a great impact on their lifestyle, on their health system. Specifically people, I strongly recommend this kind of a program exclusive for the people at the age of 35 to 40 plus. So those are that's the right age. The stress goes to the peak level, and the body gets into the tiredness, and but the age where people are more prone for a high stress, and thereby the weakness of the insulin or resistance of the insulin starts up. So when before getting the insulin resistance to be getting to the peak, so these kind of practices definitely will increase the sensitivity of insulin, and then definitely there is a reduction in the blood sugar levels. So definitely this program, I wholeheartedly wish Shubha to conduct more such programs and create a positive awareness and authentic awareness, because people like you who have been educated, certified diabetic educators can definitely educate, because you are the backbone for all the, because a doctor cannot go and treat everyone, because doctors, the advice is exclusively limited to the tablets alone or insulin the dosage adjusting alone. But most of the work is done by the diabetic educators. That is specifically diabetic certified educators can have a greater idea about it, of the research. And since you belong to the yoga as well as in research background, you can able to cater the proper way of documenting in science, and definitely that has an greater impact in creating the people and making the people from the disease less diabetic society, that are able to make it comfortable. And my wishes to you. Thank you all. Thank you for the good opportunity.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I have taken this. Yes, as you said, what my takeaway is from Dr. Vetrivendan talked about. Today, the information is really overloaded. And what happens is, like, we see some reel and we follow some kind of diet, and we see lot of non-scientific information are really spread in internet world today. So I always have this method of working, integrating with medical system and lifestyle. Definitely lifestyle alone will not help diabetes management, and definitely it has to be integrated with the proper medical system. That is what is the key. So for me, for giving hands and also guiding me, mentoring me on this journey, you have played a vital role, and definitely thank you so much for that, and thank you for your wishes for this initiative as well. We will be working together. I want you to give me an exclusive session on the diet, which is still pending from a long time. We will do something about it for my community. Thank you so much, Doctor. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. He was really busy, and with that time, he could spend some time for me is really a blessing for me, truly a best blessing for all of us, actually. Thank you for him. Now, I wanted to introduce and bring on the stage one more important and special person. He is not from the medical background, but he is a human resources person. Mr. Ravichandran sir, I've been working with him for almost like 2 years, I guess. He's from the very renowned organization. So what happened? He's actually the general manager of human resources. I've been working with him for training the corporates. And what happens is, why I wanted him to be here is, he is, when we say he's a human resources person, he's the right person to talk about what is the mindset of people today especially people who are working in a work environment, and what kind of challenges they face, all that he knows much better. Because as far as I know, for past 2 years, he has taken a lot of initiative for his employees. So I was really awestruck the activities, whatever I have seen that he has initiated for his organization. So that is why I wanted him to be here today, and I wanted him to wish us on this initiative. So, sir, the stage is yours.
Good evening. Hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah. First, I appreciate Subhavagini Sitharaman for taking much effort in terms of educating the society at large and bringing the permanent change among the people, especially the older age people, and then percolating to the youngsters, because someone need to have good guidance on the youngsters. I think this initiative, I appreciate first, and also, I really congratulate for doing such kind of interventions for society upliftment, especially on the health front. When I want to say a few words, I think I have got a couple of points which I need to mention at this point in time. So what she was talking about, the importance of this field, but I would like to talk upon, about her and our enthusiasm and her, the courage in which in going forward in terms of, transforming the society. I think I should congratulate, and I am sure Dr. Vetrivandan should agree with me. I know her in the field of, the woman empowerment. Like, that is very important now. Ashok Leyland does, the gender diversity at large. The new plant, 1 in 3 are women. Whereas in southern plants, it is about 5%, and we have got a target of 15% the coming couple of years, and then 30% in next 5 to 6 years. And she used to support us in terms of, Srishti as an, initiative, wherein she used to do a lot of, the guidance and encouragement for the youngsters to join corporate, especially in the industry sector. So I should appreciate her, and then encouraging, youngsters coming to the field. That's what she used to participate. Secondly, she used to participate in development of our employee children, motivating them to do their life better. And Ashok Leyland used to conduct various programs. One of the star initiative program is personality development of 10th standard completed students who are the children of our employees. So this happens every year, and she used to get associated in motivating the children. And I am sure, we could transform the, the nation in a better way. Like, Dr. Abdul Kalam used to say that, the next India development is in the hands of youngsters. I am sure, the amount of the involvement and dedication and the commitment she had in terms of women empowerment as well as children motivation is amongst, or it is, enormous. Subsequently, it doesn't stop with that, and even the people who are retiring, right? I could see her yesterday taking a session for, people who are at the age of retirement, maybe in the next year, and who are of uncle age and father's age, and could hear Subhavagini Sitharaman, what she says in terms of health management, in terms of financial management, in terms of relationship management. That talks the confidence in which she is moving on for the betterment of the society. And she used to associate with us in conducting such programs. Now then, the important thing I would like to talk, when Ashok Leyland takes the, the purpose of the life, while Ashok Leyland conducts various programs, and we have pride in saying that the quality of life program, the STAR program, what we are conducting at large for the benefit of the employee and their family. This program, used to happen along with the spouse and things like that. Basically on the relationship management and so on, and the kind of a parenting or a kind of a development, all that are given. Then we understood that Ashok Leyland also nowhere near that 1 in 3 are affected with diabetes, and that is a range for the nation, and India also standing third on these statistics. So when we say that, and then we started working with Subhavani Sitharaman, maybe a couple of years before, and 4 or 5 years, we are working together. What is to be done on them while we conduct various camps, basically general camps, diabetes camp with all, the qualified doctors, but they all treat only the people, they all acquired this and they don't know how to come out of that and reverse it, right? Like Dr. Vetrivandan highly pointed out, the reversal, they are not aware and they are not also knowing if it's possible or not. Also, the people automatically after 40 years are, getting this kind of lifestyle diseases. How do we go about? And then she could come out with a proposal, and then we could reach to more than 1,500 people in the organization in terms of reversal and then not to get diabetes. I am sure, though she didn't possess the MBBS degree, but I could say she is a superior doctor and transforming the society at large. And we wish her to transform many such people, in the society. So her ambition of, the transform society as a healthy society. When there is a health and everything will follow. When I'm not healthy, I could speak. That is the kind of situation we are going in. And we are seeing only the pharmacies and then the outlets, eating outlets are more of late, compared to 20, 30 years. And what kind of changes we bring in? We go to dietitian, we go to, this doctor, the doctor, and they're all treating once we get. But how do we transform the society? I think this initiative I appreciate, and I'm sure, this will have an highly, impact on the society, at large. And I'm sure, this kind of a lifestyle diseases basically, talks about the how we live, though the corporate is giving, better inputs, etc., but health inputs people are not aware. So while I was talking about the inputs on the relationship, input on the financial, all that are given, life thing, is good thing without medicine, nobody is giving. How to live, nobody is giving. I'm sure, this intervention helped our team because I'm seeing that many people got transformed themselves from the insulin to next level and so on. And they are all, running the normal life. Many of my colleagues. So I also, satisfied in the sense that, so I am conducting a meaningful program for our own people when I am held responsible for training and development of people. I am sure that, I added value to the organization. So therefore, our productivity will go up and the organization will be better. And the health front also, our company medical officer also looking at what the preventive mechanism will be in place. What is the protection mechanism available? Prevention, protection in addition to emergency. Now that we are all looking at only emergency management, but not looking at the protection perspective, as well as the prevention perspective. So I once again congratulate, Subhavagini. I wish you to have more such initiatives, and I join with you for transforming the society at large, and to level extent possible, I join with you and then do better to the society. All the very best to you and your family and the people who are associated with, and wishing you for the noble cause of transforming society really happening. I could visualize and realize. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And after sir speaks, I wanted to now tell, like he is the assistant, he's the general manager, HR, human resources of Ashok Leyland. And just tell me, as a wellness coach and as a diabetes educator, we are working on the lifestyle, right? What is very important when we want to work on the lifestyle? It is not about working with that particular individual, right? I go to a lot of corporates, I take a lot of sessions, but what a special thing that I see in Ashok Leyland and I admire is, it is not just the employees, it is the family. If there is a change that needs to happen, it should start from the family, right? And that is the evident that we see in Ashok Leyland. When I say family, it is not just the spouse. there is something for their children as well, and that is what sir was mentioning during his talk. And I'm so happy participating with the children as well. And I'm so privileged that Ashok Leland, I also work with youngsters, younger generation like children, the homemakers, the spouses, and also the elderly people. That is the pre-retirement stage. So almost with everyone, I get the chance to work with them very closely. And as he said, even yesterday, I was part of a pre-retirement workshop and I thoroughly enjoyed. It was with employees and their spouse. So we had real fun yesterday. Thank you so much, sir. That is why I wanted you to be here and I wanted to listen that from you, because what happens is, such initiatives are very, very valuable for us. Every change should start from the home. So that is very evident over there. Thank you so much for your wishes. Thank you so much for being here. And Ravichandran sir is always a great support system for me, a well-wisher. He sees me like really from the good heart, saying like, you want to really achieve something, so I'll be there in whatever you do. That kind of support is there from him. So thank you so much for that, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, now sir was also talking about women empowerment, but for me, women empowerment means there is someone who is my mentor for it. And such a person is Dr. Tavamani. So she has a brief profile again. She's from Tamil Nadu, was living in Bangalore. She's now working in Sharjah. And if you see, she's a gynecologist. Not just that, she has a big profile, lot of qualification, which I'm not even able to read all of them. And she's a very good sister for me, kind of person for me. And she's a yoga teacher, she's an author, and she pursues a lot more in her career. Majorly, she works for women and women empowerment and the children development as well. She's also a kind of person who's been traveling with me for years, and I want her also to wish this initiative before starting this initiative. Stage is yours, Dr. Tavamani ma'am.
Good evening to each and every one of you present here. Thank you very much, Shubha, for this wonderful initiative. And it's really amazing to see such people from various fields to be in this dais. Being a diabetes educator is an important need of the hour. As we all know, diabetes is really increasing with such a high speed that it is third in India. Diabetes is third disease. All over the world, diabetes is really increasing. And I deal with pregnancy and children also. Pregnancy is such a wonderful, normal physiological process. But these days, every third woman is pregnant with diabetes. Even young children, they are diagnosed with diabetes. They just faint and then fall down, and they are diagnosed with diabetes. So when they are diagnosed with diabetes with an allopathy doctor, we have no choice, because we have to bring the sugar level immediately to the normal stage. FDA has kept a normal blood sugar level, so we have to bring it down. So we have to use the medications what is available in the market. There are thousands of medications. Those days, all of us know either one metformin or very few medicines. Nowadays, the market itself is flooded with so many medicines. And moreover, these patients come to us after trying all the medications, Siddha, yoga, grandmother, sister, neighbor, all type of medication they will try, and last they come to us. So we don't have a time to talk to them about food habits or lifestyle habits, which are more important than the medication. So we put the medicine, but we refer them definitely to a diabetes educator. Nowadays, all the corporate hospitals have diabetes educators. And how can we spend time in talking to them about food habits? You see how the food habits have become these days. That's what I always make a joke. Unless people stop eating parota, diabetes cannot be controlled. But I don't think so. People can ever stop eating parota because smoking also kills. It is written there, but nobody follows that. So people will continue to eat parotas, but team like us have to continue to work to prevent diabetes. And you have included a Siddha doctor because it is so important that all types of doctors have to treat diabetes. All of us are complementary to each other. And like how you have invited your general manager and HR Ashok Lal and sir, and how I was really amazed how even in a corporate they take so much care apart from the work for the well-being of the staffs as well as their children. And empowering the women comes the first because they are the important person in the family. Of course, men is also equally important. But you see, women used to so nicely cook healthy food and give. But see the stage, what has happened to, because they have been criticized. So these are all the non-medical aspects which is happening in the control of diabetes. Last week, I attended one conference how genes can alter diabetes, because that is why we call diabetes can be reversible. So adolescent children, when they are introduced to exercises like Kayakalpa and yoga, their sperm and ovum will be healthy even if they have a hereditary diabetes and other diseases. This can be reversed at an earlier stage. And the diabetologist and endocrinologist are also shattered because there are renal failure, there is heart failure, there is so many failures which they have to handle. And that is why prevention is always better than cure. World Health Organization is celebrating the November 14th as the World Diabetes Day. And people like you coming forward to take it special, because New Year comes, we take so many things and we forget. And at least November 14th, we will start another session. You are taking 12 sessions that too free for everybody to listen to and to follow that. So it is really amazing that you're bringing people from different field for this wonderful session, so that the people can be benefited and prevent diabetes. We know that diabetes is reversible, and once only if we take steps, it can be made reversible. And your initiative is really amazing, Shubha. We all wish you all the best, and it will be a great success because this is the need of the hour. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, doctor. Thank you so much for your wishes. Yes, as you said, parotas, the varieties, the day we were speaking also, we were discussing about it. The varieties of parotas and the availability. Today, the challenge is not just like stop eating parotas. Parotas are not good for health. Everybody knows about it, but the availability of it and Dr. Vetrivedhan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, thanks, Doctor. You're living. Yeah. So that is really amazing. So what happens is the availability. 24/7 we get it, everywhere we get it, every time we get it. That is the challenge tempting us to taste different types of parotas, and that is also a biggest challenge when it comes to dieting that we are facing. It is not just about what food to eat, when to eat, how much to eat. It is also about how do we manage that, right? The psychological aspect of it. That means a lot. Thank you so much for your inputs. And I'm seeing you from years and the work you've done. So thank you. You have been mentoring lot of women, and as you were mentioning also the prevention part of it, that is very important, right? So thank you so much for that. Thank you for being here, and thank you for giving
Thank
your valuable notes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
doctor. Okay, thank you, my dear friends, for being here. We have officially launched our diabetes quest Q4 2023, and this is an initiative to give awareness to the people about diabetes and managing it. It's about practical tips or practical advices that everybody should follow, so that we will first the prevention. What is the takeaway from today's session is all of them were talking about prevention, from Dr. Vetrivendan, Ravichandran sir, and also Dr. Thavamani madam. So all of them were talking about prevention. That is what is very, very important. Though you're diabetes, you're not diabetic, or you are a pre-diabetic, or you are genetically, like you have a family history, that means the first step is we will need to do a precautionary measures that you will not be able to get, you should not be getting diabetes. You will need to manage the weight. That is very, very important. And from that perspective, 12 weeks, as I told you, 12 weeks, it starts on 12th Thursday 8 p.m. 12 weeks, 12 sessions, we are going to discuss in detail. Whoever wants to join this, I'll be putting a link, the WhatsApp group link, in the description of the YouTube live, so that you can just go there and join the group and be part of our sessions, all the sessions. And whatever questions you have, we can have the conversations as well, and we will be inviting all of these doctors and so many doctors, and we will be having detailed discussion as well, right? Thank you so much for all of you being here, and thank you so much for supporting on this initiative. And special thanks to Dr. Vetrivendan, though he's during his busy schedule also, he gave that important time and shared important valuable nuggets to us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ravichandran sir. It means a lot to have him also over here. And thank you so much for his important mentions. And thank you so much. Very she's fortunately here in India. Otherwise, she'll be in Sharjah. The time difference, all that will be there. But she was very happy when I asked her for this, and she immediately accepted. So thank you so much, Dr. Thavamani, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for listening to it. I wish all of us join hands together and make transform the knowledge, information, and support each other as a community and be the diabetes warrior. Thank you so much.